Today, we'll be exploring 10 more Easter eggs and hidden secrets in some of LEGO's most popular sets. We're also nearing 1 million subscribers, so if you go on to enjoy this video, consider subscribing and we'll all celebrate together. Alright, let's get into it. The citizens of LEGO City seem to get around. Minifigures from one sub-theme tend to pop up again elsewhere as they go about their little plastic lives. One fun example of this can be found in the 2022 LEGO City Hospital set. This set came packaged with 813 pieces and 13 minifigures. However, fans of LEGO stunts might spot a familiar face. One of the patients in the ER is actually Wallop, the driver from the Demolition stunt bike build. It seems that he may have totaled his bike too, as he comes with a blue bike in the hospital set instead of his normal yellow dirt bike. One of LEGO's most recent offerings is the new Idea set, the A-frame cabin. This set is absolutely packed with details that would make any outdoorsman yearn for some fresh mountain air. But it also contains some really interesting references to other LEGO Ideas sets. Included on the desk on the ground floor is a typewriter, which is likely a reference to the typewriter LEGO Ideas set. The keys are printed onto a 1x2 cheese slope, while a 1x2 white tile recreates a blank sheet of paper. Another fun reference can be found in the bedroom on the second floor, where there seems to be a tiny version of yet another LEGO Ideas model. This is very clearly the fan-favorite treehouse set, with the dark blue tiles for the house roof giving it away. The red and yellow bricks surrounding it may even be a nod to the different season pieces represented in the set. Nexonites ran from 2016 to 2018 and put out more than 40 sets. The theme was a really unique mix of classic fantasy and futuristic sci-fi, and gave us some absolutely legendary sets like the massive Fortrex. But hidden all over this theme were references to other LEGO franchises going back decades. In fact, the Fortrex set itself contains a classic reference. The front gate features two numbers, 375 and 6075. This is a reference to one of the most iconic early LEGO sets, the Yellow Castle. This set was originally released in 1978 with the smaller set number, and then re-released a few years later due to its popularity with the larger set number. The world of Nexonites, though, is filled with family rivalries. One of the minor players is the Morrington family, whose symbol looks very similar to the Black Falcon logo from the original Castle line. The LEGO Creator Series has given us some of the most clever and diverse sets of any theme, and 2015's Detective Office is no exception. With just over 2,200 pieces, this set is 3 floors of details that are all carefully constructed to tell a story of crime and mystery. The set tells a story that revolves around a detective's mission to uncover the source of illegal smuggling during the Prohibition era. But since this is a LEGO set, the contraband in question isn't alcohol, but instead family-friendly cookies. The story unfolds throughout the intricate details of the building, which features a secret trapdoor in the back of the barber shop, allowing smugglers to move the cookies to the pool hall through a secret passage. The cookies are made on the top floor, right above the detective's office, and the smugglers go to great lengths to keep the operation a secret. The pool hall, which serves as the main point of sale for the illegal cookies, features several hidden details, including a secret door beneath the trophy case that allows the cookies to enter undetected. Oh, and this set also features LEGO's first and only ever mirror piece, which is pretty cool. Next up is a hidden secret Easter egg in the Koenigsegg Jesko set from the Speed Champion series. It's well known that LEGO likes to slip in designers' initials onto license plates, but this set doesn't have one, so what's the secret? Well, pretty early on in the build, you're asked to add a few blue and yellow tiles. Even before opening the bags, these pieces immediately stand out since they don't match the other color scheme of the rest of the set at all. So when they finally get placed, it's all the more surprising to find out that they'll never again be seen once the set is completed. But what's the secret? Well, it's a Swedish flag to commemorate the origins of the famous Swedish supercar manufacturer. Flags aren't the only things hidden in sets though. LEGO's series of holiday display sets have long featured hidden images in the bases. The Valentine's Brown Bear set, for example, features the appropriate message "I love you" underneath its base. Other sets' Easter eggs in the line include this bat from the Halloween owl, the snowflake under the Christmas penguin, and of course the literal Easter egg under the Easter bunny. Oh wait, it's a carrot? Well, I guess that works too. While these are all neat little surprises, they also serve a functional purpose. These little sections help support the top of the base and give everything just one more point of connection for the build. Perhaps the most anticipated release of the past few years is the new Lord of the Rings Rivendell set with over 6,000 pieces of incredibly intricate beauty. The attention to detail that the designers put into this set is apparent in every nook and cranny, and I could possibly do a whole video on just this set. But littered throughout this set are references that are sure to be appreciated by fans of Peter Jackson's movies. Some of these are incredibly obvious, like these two paintings taken directly from the film that have been Lego-fied for this set. We've also got a great dual-sided head for Bilbo, featuring a look into his darker side. Up in his chambers, we've also got a neat little piece. We can see that Bilbo's hard at work writing his memoir there and back again. But the biggest secret of this set can be found underneath the ring platform. In the scene, when Gimli attacks the ring, the Eye of Sauron briefly flashes before Frodo's eyes. Well, underneath the platform, we can see it too. If you haven't had a chance to buy the set yet, you can check its availability using YouTube's shopping feature in the description alongside the other sets from this video. Standing at over 3 feet tall, the LEGO Saturn V is an impressive model in every regard. It's pretty well known that the piece count of this set is no accident. While 1,969 pieces may seem arbitrary, it's actually a nod to the year of the first manned mission to the moon, which was of course accomplished using the Saturn V rocket. But what's really interesting is exactly how they got the set to that number. After all, the original submission on LEGO Ideas had only 1,179 pieces, so bulking this thing up by nearly 50% required some significant changes. The designers had to balance the need for accuracy and detail with the desire to keep the set at a reasonable price point. Early on, the idea of making the set exactly 1,969 pieces was talked about, but seemed unlikely and was deemed too restrictive. When the first design revision was finished though, the piece count actually was 1,973. What are the odds? Dropping just a handful of pieces was actually incredibly simple. They just swapped out 6 1x2 plates for 2 1x6s. One final issue came up when the designers were generating the instructions, as the inventory counted only 1,968 pieces. However, after some research, they found that the instructions had not taken into account the brick separator that would be included, bringing the total up to 1,969. Nice. Set 10307, the Eiffel Tower, is the tallest commercially available set that LEGO has ever made, and its exact height is no coincidence. You see, this mammoth model is actually built to the exact same scale as several other notable LEGO sets. While the brick-built version towers at 5 feet tall, the actual Eiffel Tower is 984 feet, nearly 200 times taller. This 1 to 200 scale appears a few other times, including set number 21042, the Statue of Liberty. This is especially fitting as the engineer and entrepreneur Gustave Eiffel was famously involved in the design and construction of both of these iconic landmarks. The Mario 64 question mark block is possibly the coolest Mario set we've gotten from LEGO so far. This giant yellow cube looks pretty basic when it's all closed up, but with just a few motions it opens up to reveal an entire world inside. Fans of the game will instantly recognize Peach's Castle, the Bomb Battlefield, Cool Mountain, and Lethal Lava Land, all replicated in amazing detail. The front of the castle pops off to show the instantly familiar interior, complete with the paintings that will transport Mario to each of the 3 other levels. Each of these little vignettes manages to faithfully recreate all the most memorable features from these levels. But the biggest secret can't be found in any of the official LEGO pictures. On the front of the box, there's a hidden compartment that slides up to reveal a miniature Bowser hiding inside. What's even cooler is that if you press down on him, it opens another secret panel. This is the stage for the final showdown between Mario and Bowser, just like the original game. To see more hidden secrets, click here, and if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to my channel for more exclusive LEGO content.